week 4 hive inspection. We are expecting to see some new bees, brood, some cap brood. That's the pattern should be a little disrupted because the newest bees will have hatched and come out. Maybe we'll see fuzzy bees, although we're new beekeepers, so we don't know what fuzzy bees look like. And we're hoping to see a population increase. We've got some feed to give them, and just general check to make sure we're still, she's still laying and all that.
And she's still alive.
Well, yes, and the queen starts. Oh, and we're also going to move, if the 8th frame on the outside away from the feeder is still undrawn, we're going to move it in 1 or 2 until the point where I don't want to have to move brood, so we'll move it as far in without moving brood out. So any storage frames on the outside will move further out and put that undrawn frame closer to the inside so that they do start to draw it out. Okay.
Where's the bee brush?
Here you go. It's inside. Sorry. Well, I can handle it. And I'm going gloveless today, so we'll see how that goes.
Probably not good.
You want to hit them in the front entrance? Just a couple puffs. 1, 2. Okay. And nope. Queen. Oh, squish bee. Go ahead. Give him a couple puffs. Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and give them a little smoke there. And every once in a while, Zoe, just away from the, go ahead. Oh, they're very calm though. Away from the hive, give a couple puffs just to make sure, because last time, not
Sorry,
right now.
Mom.
That's okay.
Last time we
ran out of smoke.
the smoker died. So Zoe, you were gonna pull that last outside frame and just lean it against the outside of the hive.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay.
You want me to show you how?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do, see this little notch there? We're gonna rest it on that, and then we're gonna, so keeping that notch there, and we're gonna draw that hook underneath and lift it up like that, okay? And over here we can do the same. We push bees down out of the way, get that notch set, and lift up. And they have started to dry out this side, so let Mom get in here close. You're okay, hon. They aren't gonna have reaction to you. Looks like we are just storing some syrup over here. How about the other side, Zoe? What does the other side look like? Nothing.
Pretty
okay.
empty.
So let's set that out there, bee side out, so the bees
Don't get smushed.
don't get smushed, right? Okay.
Should I get the puff?
Give a puff. That's fine. Just 1 or 2 here and there. All right, we are on to frame 7. Out of my way, girls. Coming through.
Oh, I see one with pollen.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pollen.
Okay, outside first. Can you get in there? Looks like we have mostly storage, not fully drawn. I do not see any eggs on this side. Oh, good call. Look for the queen, right?
Yeah, I don't see her anywhere.
No.
They'd usually be
With that
surrounding
dot, we usually see her pretty well too.
her. She looks pretty big.
And then over here, just a new quick, oh, we have larvae here. So we can't really move that other frame in because we've got larvae here, and I just don't want to change the, oh, and cap brood as well. So fully drawn on this side, honey, cap brood, larva. I don't know that she's been over here to lay recently. I'm not seeing much in terms of eggs. And this side is only half drawn. Okay. No, I think we're okay. They're calm. We don't need to smoke them if they're calm, because it can just sort of excite them a little bit, right? All right. Frame 6. And
Oh, what did that?
oh, I got stung. Can you pull that out, Zoe?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Haha, I got stung. All right, so gloves are still a go. I probably squished that one.
Do you want to put it on?
Not right now. I probably pushed my thumb into them, so. All right, looks like we're starting to see an emergence pattern perhaps on this hive. Can you smoke my thumb?
Okay.
So that they don't smell that, thank you. They don't smell that attack pheromone. Very full frame, mostly brood.
I don't see the queen anywhere.
Good. And
Wow, that's a lot of brood.
is that a drone there in the
Where?
middle? That dark one? Sort of right in front of me? No, I can't quite tell. All right. So we actually have some drone comb here. It's all higher, taller comb. So they are creating some drones. You okay for your shot there?
Uh-huh. I'm just trying to get
And
a close up
mostly-
and
Mostly just brood, uncapped and capped brood. A little bit of honey here and there. Right in the thumb, that thing got me. That's okay. Shoot. Gotta figure out a better way to do that. Mom's got this business all sorted out. Okay. Down to frame 5. What do you got?
it started just moving up.
Wait, I think I see it.
Come.
Wow. There's a cat.
Looking for queen.
I don't see her.
No. Got minimal. I mean, just got some storage at the top.
Hey, Dad.
And
Okay.
what?
I think I should give.
You do what you think you need to do? What's wrong,
Be on
Bridget?
smoke.
Are you
Oh,
getting
I'm just
attacked?
getting buzzed. I'm not getting
Gotcha.
headbutted yet, but I'm just getting buzzed.
So what I do see happening here is a lot of syrup in the holes where we've had emergence. So it does kind of feel like they're running out of storage space. Oh, these are all emerged. Look at that. So this is a very, see how there's that big swath in the middle?
Yeah.
That's where all of our young have emerged from. Look at this cell right in front of me towards the lower bottom. I don't know if you can see it. There's red pollen in there. I noticed them bringing red pollen in the other day. Actually, right in the middle too, right in front of me, sort of. Here, let me point it out. Set this down. Right here, we have some of that red pollen. So,
Should I give them a few bucks?
and we do have eggs down in those cells. So she's come back and laid through where these new bees have emerged. Oh, I think this might be a fuzzy bee over here. See how this one's sort of lighter right in front of my thumb there? She's working her way under. She's a little lighter. She's got some, I think she may have just emerged. She's got some crud on her face a little bit. I don't know if you can see her a little bit right here. She's not quite as cleaned up. I think that might be a new bee.
I'm gonna give.
All right.
Go ahead, Zoe. I am getting some flybys.
I'll come over to you and give you.
Go ahead and kind of smoke me. Okay. Maybe that'll help.
All right, on to frame 4.
Mm-hmm.
If you think their behavior warrants it, see what happens when you give it to them. It kind of does excite them. So I don't know if they really need it, but again, that's up to you. We are starting to see some propylizing on the edges here. See how they're starting to glue that frame in there? So they are collecting and using propolis.
Oh gosh. Sorry guys. I gotta step away for a sec.
Okay, well I'll go ahead and pull this frame out and we'll continue when Mom's ready to come back. She will do that. Okay, outside first. Fully emerged. Look at that. All those cells had brood in them. And
Oh, I see red pollen.
yep, red pollen. I still don't see the queen here.
You want me to give you a little more smoke on?
No, I think I'm just gonna go in and I'll do a close up and then I'll step back.
Looking for eggs. No. Think.
Might want to hurt them for the time because he's already getting agitated.
Okay, I think I see eggs down there. Boy, I really. Yes, I do. Okay. So she has come back down around towards the bottom and laid eggs. So,
Okay.
but that's a fully emerged frame. It does seem like there's more bees too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and more
Look at that.
emergence going on. Am I gonna get stung here? Look at this one on my hand.
Oh.
I wonder what she's, actually that could be honey or syrup from getting the feed ready. Oh, and look at that. There is, I hope that's just a drone. Yeah, those are just drone combs down there. Oh, she's making me nervous. This is part of the getting used to it.
Okay, she's off now.
The getting used to it learning curve of having bees crawl on your hands. I do not see.
I don't see the queen.
No queen here either. You're right. Oh no, there she is, right near the top middle. You see her?
Hang on.
Checking out a cell.
Oh, there she is.
What's she gonna do? She should be laying. So let's watch her for a while and see if she lays, because there's plenty of space now for her to lay. I was looking on the outside frames like there wasn't, but I think in these inside frames, because so many bees have emerged, that she's got plenty of opportunity to lay. She's taking her time though. She's not in a hurry at all. Or she's getting tired. She's had a long couple of weeks. Nope, bee in my sleeve. It's okay, you don't need to do anything. You still got her, Bridget? Checking out a cell there. What's she gonna do? I think she might. No.
Dad, you might want to hurry up. The bees are getting agitated.
Okay.
We're okay.
She's really taking her time though, isn't she? But she is looking. She's searching. So that's good. I'm gonna put this in. No, I was just holding it in one place for too long. Okay, down to frame 3. You all right over there?
Yeah. I just don't like when they buzz in my ear.
Yeah.
Give them a little smoke.
This aside, we got lots of bees here.
Look at all the pollen over there.
Lots and lots and lots.
Sometimes my screen, my camera goes out of focus, so
That's all right.
that'll be something when you look at the video.
Yeah, there's actually, I think I crushed a honey cell, and so there's a little bit of honey on the tool, so they're really enjoying that.
Good job,
Oh,
Zoe.
this propolis is getting sticky though. Okay, I'm just gonna set that tool there so they can regather that honey. I would prefer if this will be here moved. So why don't we move you out of the way? Ma'am, pardon me. Scoot that down a bit. There's a dead bee that I crushed, or somebody crushed in the previous inspection. Saw another one of those earlier too. It's all right though. All right, here we go. Outside first. Oh, this is getting heavy.
Yeah, those ones are the ones that are heavy.
Yeah, so there's a lot more capped honey or syrup or whatever it is. I see
A few pollen.
actually quite a bit of bee bread in here. Quite a bit of bee bread in this one.
There's a drone.
This is definitely a storage frame.
You want to lift your head so I can get a
Yeah,
a good-
sorry.
a good-
I was doing an egg search there. I don't see too many on this. This is looking more like a storage frame. A lot of bee bread, a lot of pollen, a lot of honey.
Okay, go ahead.
And
I just like to get a,
actually, there are a few eggs down at the bottom. So that seems to be the pattern. If there are eggs if there's just a few eggs on the frame, they're down towards the bottom.
yeah, figuring out how to hold it is really.
Yeah. So over here, we've got a lot of dark cap brood. Like this stuff is getting really close to emerging. If we look for a while here, Zoe, we might see a bee starting to bite its way out because this stuff is getting really dark, which I think means that we're pretty close to maturity.
Watch out, Dad. There's one right by your thumb.
That's okay, thanks. Please don't sting me, thank you. All right, now they are starting to get a little more upset.
Yeah, by the time you get to these last 2 frames, the heaviest ones, it seems like they are.
I wonder if they're more protective of their stores.
I don't
If
know.
that's what's going on. Okay.
Maybe it's done.
No, not yet. Can you smoke me? Smoke you good.
Sorry, you guys.
hands too, please. Thank you.
Can I?
The last one?
Yeah.
The last one's a little tricky because it's up against the
Feeder.
Here.
oh, that's what I scraped off there. It's up against the feeder. Oh, and then I put my hand in the honey, and now they're gonna want to be all over my hands. Okay, so now I've got bees in between the frames, and I'm trying to slowly get them out of there. It's tight over here, but in here, I still got. Come on, out of there, please. Thank you. There we go. All right, all that worked just to not kill a bee, and yet they sting me. All right, final frame number 2. Excuse me, ma'am. All right. There we go. Excuse me. Thank you. And if you two could move over, thank you. Oh, look at that. When I touched her, she put up her butt like she was getting ready to attack.
Just letting
Do my
the
hands
smoke
again?
Just hands.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Well, it's just warmer than I expected. Oh my God, that's heavy. Okay, wow, check this out. I'm gonna do this side first. It is all capped almost, all syrup. Tons of resource or energy in there. So they've just been taking that syrup out of the feeder and putting it straight in here, I'm guessing. And over here, we have a mixed bag of mostly capped honey, some drone comb. I'll have a look at this cell here. It's this big one in the middle. You see it, Bridget?
Oh.
So I think we might have a queen cell. It's been capped. So let's see what we got here. No, it is not capped. It's broken open. So I have a feeling that possibly they put a queen in there and then she came back and killed it because it's been busted open at the side.
Huh.
Which is really interesting. It's like they're starting to tear it down now. They're going to reuse that wax maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, in we go. You okay?
Yep, just a little. Good job on the smoke, Z.
I'm just kind of letting like the
just
little
kill
stuff that
somebody.
comes out
Mhm.
go near them.
Hope I didn't kill anybody there. All right, now we got bees all over the.
Do you want me to bring you the syrup?
I get it. Or Zoe could go get it.
I got it.
You got the camera, so. There's always more bees down towards the entrance. It seems. Give that a second, push it in. Okay. Now, move all these back at once. I think somebody may have perished there, but not the queen. And I think I am going to move this. There wasn't a ton of brood on this one, so I am going to move it over. And because I want them to start drawing out this other frame here, which hasn't seen a lot of attention. One of the challenges for new beekeepers, this is so light, it's that we don't have any frames of drawn comb to use if we need them in an emergency or anything like that. So getting comb drawn out is an objective for us.
You want to show Zoe where to pour the feed in?
Okay, so do you want to watch me do it? Because it takes a steady hand and the next time you'll be able to see. So what I try to do is I try to get it poured right down the middle. So I'm not washing bees off the side. In the beginning, there will be some that get washed off the side. And you can see when you look down there, there's probably some dead bees down in there. There's no escaping drowning some bees by doing this. And the first part of the pour will splash on them a little bit. But I just sort of try to hit the very center of it. And steady as she goes. Doesn't have to go fast. It's nice and easy right down the middle.
You want to let her try the rest?
Sure. Okay. And I always do this side because there seems to be more population at that side usually.
You feel comfortable, Z? Good job.
Yeah, there you go. Keep it steady.
So do I do all of it?
Yeah, all of it. Or until it gets to the very top. Going slow isn't so bad because it gives a chance for some of the bees like over here even to crawl higher up and to avoid succumbing. Let me get this out of your way.
Yeah,
Actually, I noticed if I stood on this side where Zoe had the smoke, I was getting more buzzed on that side.
That's a really good idea, actually.
So I was
one
like,
of them's drinking from it.
Really?
hilarious.
Wow. Yeah, they have no fear. They get so much energy, calories from that. And they'll get dirty or get sticky, but then they clean each other off. And we're flying right into it, huh?
Yeah.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, they definitely cleared out over there.
Yeah. Am I in your beeline or are you just headbutting me?
How's your thumb?
Oh, it's 10, 15 minutes into
You have a dead one on your shirt.
10, 15 minutes into the sting, so it's starting to go away now.
Should I?
No, you're fine. You don't need to worry about dips and drops. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Get off of there. Oh, yeah? We have an audience today. That's awesome. All right. That's good. Where'd the tool go? Here it is.
You had it last.
Scrape some of these carcasses from
Previous.
breed. We gotta slow down. We gotta slow down while we put the lid on.
Beekeeping out of context is not good.
What's that?
Beekeeping out of context is not good.
Should get out of there. Okay. Well, they'll find their way back, and if they aren't in there, then they won't get crushed.
That's true.
All right.
All right, how
What'd
do
you
you guys
think, Zoe?
feel?
Got stung one time, but I think I probably put my thumb right on a bee. No gloves, one sting. That's not too bad. I'd like to get to the point where I can take this off so I can see better, because it's hard to see. Yeah, I don't really want to get stung in the face though.
No.
Somebody was asking about our water feeder. I don't know if they realized we had rocks in it. They're starting to get algae in there. Bees apparently like dirty water, so some algae and whatnot in there gives it some flavor for them. I think a little more mineralization and whatnot. So.
All right.
Anyway.
Signing off.
I think we're good.
That's it.